Come join us as we overstand and undo the divinities that have been placed amongst us on this very land. So what can you expect? Crown checks, temperature checks, microphone checks. Wait till you see what's next. Welcome, Soul Sister.
What's good, people? The Soulutionaries are here for you. Love Talks, the last Friday of the month, is dedicated to us doing the work, putting things aside and just starting to just dive in again. And again, like I said, doing the work. Tonight we're going to be talking about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence to control your emotions. Hey, Kendra. I ain't seen you. Ain't text me, girl. She is one of our biggest supporters. So we love you. We love you. We love you. We love you. Thank you for always tuning in. Appreciate that. So to keep this on topic, hold on. Let's talk about the week. Because Renita said she had a good week. Renita, give us some words of wisdom.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, it's Royalty Reigns over here.
Sorry.
Yeah, the week is good. You know, anytime you're moving forward, you're progressing, you're taking your ills and you're turning them into positives. The week just looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. So I've had a pretty good week. I've had some challenges that I faced. I had some events that I had to do. I had some testing that I had to do. Yeah, it was quite the challenge, but it was really nice. You know, it's causing me to get involved, to get active again. So
Active again?
Oh, I've been very active.
You've been active.
I've been very active.
We can go past that and we can have another talk later.
I appreciate it.
I would love for you to start like a nighttime chat.
Yes, we
Wouldn't
should
that be kind of cool?
We shall do it.
I think you know what? It's funny. Have you ever thought about being on the radio?
I have not.
You have a great voice.
And you know what? I can't stand hearing my own voice, but
how do you do it when we play our intro?
Sometimes I just wait till we come on.
But it's always like
tune out. Like
it's always like that's like what gives me my energy to even be on camera.
I know
is your voice.
Oh, I appreciate it, and I love that. Oh.
Turn it on for me. For the show.
No, I'm just
you actually wrote that for the show,
and
I every time I listen to your voice, like I can close my eyes and listen to your voice, and I just hear radio voice. That
I can believe it.
That voice is able to in your you know which I haven't been able to send it to you. I need to figure out a way. I have your video from your thing. It's so large to send it to you though. You did so well. Can you tell our audience what you did? Because it was she said she doesn't care. Hey, Kendra, she doesn't boast about her own things, but we have to give people their flowers while they're here. And my girl did it.
I appreciate it, and you was there. It was beautiful seeing your face in the audience. I was like, yes,
support, because I'm always, every time you speak, I want to be there.
Definitely.
Because
you encourage me. You've actually been the one who has me going out.
I don't want to talk about me.
Okay, but you want to talk about me.
Well, no. I just wanted to like give you some big ups.
I appreciate it.
See what because you said you had a beautiful week.
I did.
I know because I'm your friend. I know what the beautifulness is.
Yeah,
we're on camera, so we can't even talk about that. But I'm happy that you are happy. I said that today on a post. I'm just happy that you're happy. You're always smiley, anyways. But now you're extra smiley.
Yeah.
And you said you
possibly
have
like glow over there if the light is shining, right? I don't know if it is.
It is because it is because you came from outside.
You know, there's a glow these days, just in case you didn't know. No,
I recognized it today when we were standing in the sun.
We're gonna leave that for the after hours edition.
The chocolateness compliments. Whoa, we got light, and then God said there was light.
Okay,
did you see that light?
Yes, I did. It was a beautiful thing. I love it.
Was it on the first day that there was light created? Because that's exactly how it felt. First day.
Oh my goodness.
At any rate, you didn't even tell the audience what you did. What did you do?
What do you mean?
What did you do?
Spoken word?
Yeah.
I did a poem called "I Am Me." I Am Me is something that really took me through different levels in life. It caused me to look at myself, you know, shortcomings, things that have been done, times when I've just abandoned myself. You know, that's kind of different to abandon yourself. And, you know, even trying to, I had some trouble memorizing that.
Yeah.
And it was hard for me. But the more I had to say it and repeat it, it was almost like manifesting. So life just began to change because I had to keep speaking the exact same words over and over again.
Do all your words do that to you? Like, do they move you like that? Like when you have to keep saying them over and over because they're so like, you know, I mean, because what you do is an art. Right. And because it's spoken word is like supposed to be felt in your soul, like gospel. Right. And truly. Right.
Right.
And that's how it feels. So I know that you have to be feeling some type of emotions too, while the audience is only getting an inkling of that emotion.
Absolutely.
Well, you have to speak these words over and over again. So I hate to ask, do you remember any of your stances? Any little pieces from that?
I do a little.
Can you tell me? Can you give it to us? Kind of cover it to us.
I am me. Sorry, not sorry. Unapologetically me. I am me. See, I may be identified by, but I am not defined by the texture of my hair, the color of my skin, or the size clothes that I wear. I am me. And there is so much more to me than what the eye sees. See, one of the hardest lessons in life for me to learn was how to love me in a world that taught me how to dislike me. Oh, but I've learned.
What? Do you feel me?
So that's just
I mean, even a little tear came out of my eye just because it's this girl.
Stop.
Girl.
I appreciate the love.
No, it's like hearing a sermon, honestly. Like it's like hearing that honest to God truth that you need to hear. You know, I am me no matter what.
Absolutely.
Woo!
Not everybody understands it. Not everybody's going to receive it. But those who know what it's like to not be yourself at some point, because you want to be what everybody else wants you to be, and you find yourself in an uncomfortable place, learning to be you gives you like a freedom.
Whew. You know, that's so hard. And that's why we're here talking about emotional intelligence tonight, learning to be me. Learning to know me.
Emotional intelligence, you guys. I don't know.
Me. So I don't really even know.
Emotions.
I don't know either. I don't know it either. But I know that I am at a place in my life where I want to be more emotionally strong.
Absolutely.
I always go back to, you know, I fly off the handle sometimes at just nothing, but you know, because I see stuff. Psych, I'm just joking. That was your line, because I see stuff.
Okay.
No, I know you do. But to my point, I always finding myself with this road rage. I don't know if it's anxiety. I don't know. And I don't know how to control it, to be honest.
Leave a little bit earlier.
I did today, and it still didn't work.
It works when you leave a little bit earlier because you can expect
I did today and it
crazy
still
stuff to
didn't work. I thought today to go and just jump on the ferry because that's relieving kind of my stress, right? If I just drive to the ferry, get on the ferry, then it's beautiful, you know, it's kind of serene. It's going to take me a little bit extra, but my stress is relieved, right?
Absolutely.
Like it's released, it's reduced. And I guess that's what they're telling me that emotional intelligence is about. Let's see. My motto has always been to dare to be different.
To be different.
Oh, I know.
That's beautiful.
I agree, Erica. I agree.
That
Me
is
too.
Beautiful.
I never like to fit in. I just like to be me. I remember being me. I remember when I was younger, in my early 20s, going out to the clubs, and my friends can attest that I would go out with pants, baggy pants, and a skirt over my pants.
Oh.
Being me.
Okay.
Being me.
Well, you was covered, you know. Able to go
With
into
a hair
any
wrap
type
on.
of event or a situation if you
Being
wanted
me.
to do something different. You know,
I think I was just trying to fit in. I honestly,
wanted
you know
to
how
go to dinner and turn around and go for a run. Maybe you was.
I was ready. I was ready for anything. That's all I
yeah.
had to do is just do my Superwoman thing, and I would have been right. Yeah, you're right. But
No,
just
but
weird,
it was
that weird
you.
stuff. You know what I mean?
It was
and I just felt like that was just kind of like being me. You know,
Absolutely.
I felt comfortable and I didn't care. I just remember not caring what anybody thought.
Right.
You know,
which is a beautiful thing.
But we get caught up. We get caught up.
Yeah.
Caught up. Erica, you're so right. That's her motto.
I know that's right. That's a beautiful one. One thing I wanted to say is even with the emotional intelligence, we have to find a place where we're comfortable to be emotional. You know what I'm saying? Because once you find a comfort zone, you won't have to release it in extreme situations.
Right.
Because you have a comfort zone with saying, hey, this is my place where I can really just release and be me.
So is that like saying that we need to know, first and foremost, I guess, know our triggers?
Absolutely.
And so I know that, okay. Because we got slides. Let's get into the slides so we can get this work done and we can continue to talk about it. But yeah, it's like emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and use and manage your own emotions. That's what you were just saying, in a positive way, to relieve stress and communicate effectively. I have a problem communicating effectively. Emphasizing with others and overcoming challenges and diffusing conflict. What did Erica say? Because I can't see it.
After all, we're equal. It's weird to me when other people think they're better than other people. That's what's weird to me.
Super weird, Erica. Super weird. Super weird. Bring it home close.
Absolutely.
Why you act like you scared of the mic?
I'm not. The mic is just moving. I don't know what it is, but the mic is doing it.
Your mind.
I'm wondering
your
if
mind
somebody else is in here moving stuff.
Your mind be moving stuff. Bring it all the way closer, though. It actually.
So you see me to sit it in my lap.
Oh, well. The after hour show.
Oh, it'd be a good one. Okay.
We got to see if our producers are willing to do that. Maybe on another channel.
Okay.
Okay. So back to it. So the ability to relieve stress, communicate effectively, emphasize with others, and overcome challenges and diffuse conflict. We're supposed to do that all within ourselves. That's a heavy load. No, I'm supposed to find positive ways to relieve my stress.
Oh, wait a minute. What time? I'm sorry. It's some positive ways out here to relieve stress. You know, it doesn't have to be in confrontation. You know, I find my wins in passing up on confrontation now, which is something I thought that I never in my life, because I used to be like, oh, you want it? Come get it. Okay. But now it's like a win for me, literally, when I'm not like, if I know somebody wants to trigger me or something is set to trigger me and I avoid it, it's a win.
How do you do that? How do you do that? How do you do that? Where'd you learn how to do that at?
You know, just over time.
Like, what was it? What was the click?
The click was me not wanting to go to jail.
Oh.
The
it was me not wanting to
normals of
act a
life.
fool, and then people be like, "There go that one who do you remember? Like 10 years ago, you were the one who was you tore up everything. You said, "I'll knock it all over," and you did.
So you don't want that
So
title
you don't
on
want
you.
that.
You don't want that
what I'm
title on
saying?
you. That
I
makes
prefer to
sense.
be the one who they say, you know what,
That
they
walked
handled
away.
it very well. Yeah. And it's not, you're not going to always get that. But the more that you can reduce it, count it as a win. It's not going to always go the way. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm going to avoid this. Oh, I'm not. Count it as a win on the times that you do.
I be feeling, I don't know, man. Oh no. Man, can I be around you just a little bit more so I can learn that? I need to learn that. How do I just
Absolutely.
I mean, we didn't been in situations and you didn't pull me off of people. We won't talk about those
Well,
things.
she said it, I didn't.
But I mean, that's just being life. That's just
Yeah,
life. That's
know.
just being friends and being in
Absolutely.
public in life.
And vice versa.
Because sometimes, it's just like, but I did learn one thing about that owning your emotions. It's just like learning again, like why you're even being triggered. I don't know. Well, I do know if I can vocalize why I get triggered on the road. You Washington drivers do not know how to drive. You drive like you're on island time around the whole entire Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, that's because they're working from home and they left early. So they're cruising. Like how we want to do around the water, they're cruising. What you got to understand, like me being an operator for many years, 20 something years now. I've been on the road. That's why I take my first option to get in that back seat. I'd be like, yeah, let me sit back there.
Right.
But what I've learned is that every individual on that road is going through something in life right now. We don't know what that something is.
Right.
So they may be pondering, you know what I'm saying? They're driving, they may be pondering the process. We're over here in go mode, like, let me go and get to this point, to this point. So that's us. It might be somebody else who's just out here looking, like, oh, they might want to find something. I don't know what they're looking for, but they might want to find something.
Right.
So everybody has different scenarios. And when I sit back, because like approaching, even in driving, I try to do an advanced view. You look about, and that's in training.
Like 120.
That's in training. So we look about what is it, like 6 seconds ahead of what you're driving right now. So you'll see how cars are maneuvering. You can tell if somebody's doing makeup or eating because their car's swerving, whatever they're doing. These are cars like, you know what, I'm going to keep my distance from over there, but you have a view ahead. So it kind of helps you, I suggest everybody go and take a CDL course because it gives you a different view of driving.
I wonder if that has changed like the way you think too, because you have a different, like, even the way that you walk in life, like other little things that you don't even know that it affected, but because now you have this, I don't know, we can get so deep into that. Do we have a second slide? Let's move this through.
Yeah.
And get this.
Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and make comments, please.
I used to have a wish factor. Also, I wish.
Every day, okay? Every day. I'm counting my wins slowly but surely. I'm counting them.
Read it out.
And I never thought that I would lose. I never thought that I would lose that. I'm still working on a little bit of my temper, but for the most part, I have changed tremendously. And that's good, because it's, they say it's not on you, it's in you.
Facts.
Okay, so you got to know.
I learned how to walk away because someone wants to let me know that pissed them off. And more than anything, so you win and you don't have to walk away mad.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I learned how to walk away because someone wants. I can't see clearly. Okay. Can you read it?
It says, Jill, is that supposed to be Jill did it for me too? I didn't want to go back there and I was trying to quit. Yeah, Jill, do it because I don't really like being told what to do. I find that that's one of my triggers and it's the one that I have to work on the most. Even with my big sister over here, she's a bully. But no, I love her. I'm just joking. But
I'm supposed to though. I'm supposed to.
People, I've never like taken different like instructions from multiple people. So being told when to wake up, when to sleep, when to eat, it didn't work for me. I knew it wasn't for me. So I knew that I had to move differently when it came to challenges in life. And that's in everything, not just for jail, but when you start having your life to a point to where you have something to live for, where you have something to lose, you start looking at things differently, and you're not willing to just risk it all.
Oh, does that have something to do with it, like social economic status?
A social economic status?
Because I feel like, our producer and I were talking one day, and he said that a woman that gets social services all the way through takes home about $70,000 in social services, like in Section 8, welfare, medical, whatever that is. But I remember just being at like when I was younger, and I remember just like not giving a
right,
because I had nothing to lose.
Right. Absolutely. Now times are different.
Interesting. Okay. So my camera is in front, is in my face, so I cannot actually see.
Amen, sister. People.
Was there something up there?
Yeah.
Okay, you read it because I can't see it. The 5 components of emotional intelligence. What's the 5 components?
It says emotional intelligence is made up of self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, social skills. Train your brain for success. And it's definitely work.
Social awareness. I mean, self-awareness. What does that mean? To be aware of self.
I am me. You have to know what's going to trigger you. You have to know what is going to be good days and bad days. I was just telling you the other day, like, you know what? Everybody's mad day comes.
You said that.
This is when you really learn somebody is when they are experiencing mad day.
Right. You just said that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It says self-awareness. It says recognize and understand your own emotions. Be aware of how your emotions affect your thoughts and behaviors and behavior. Practice mindfulness and reflection to increase self-awareness. Yeah, be mindful. Know what triggers you and get away from it. If people trigger you, certain people, stop going around those people.
Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah.
If the phone rings, get away from them. Okay, don't answer it. I changed 15 years strong, and I said bye to it. Get away from certain people. You got to know what is triggering you. And if you have somebody you care about and you don't want to eliminate them out of your life, start talking to them. Let them know what their reactions, what their actions are causing within you. You know, what is happening here. And if they respect it, if there's someone who values you the same and they respect that factor in you, that's someone you can move forward on, because they'll be more mindful, because they're looking at self-awareness too.
Right.
Everybody should be on the same path. Okay.
Right.
But they'll start being aware and they'll stop that. But if they don't care and they're ready to just how I move is how I move, you get rid of those people.
Right.
Get rid of them.
I get it. What was the other one? Can you bring that back?
Self-regulation. Self-regulation means managing your emotions and impulses. Mindfulness is a key component of self-regulation. Techniques like deep breathing can help regulate emotions and improve focus.
So in my case, in the road situation, I come to you for a lot of these things because of your background.
I just want you to get a bus pass.
You ain't.
No, but go ahead. I'm listening.
I thought about it. I thought about getting a bus pass, getting on the ferry. I seriously did. The train, something. I was going to ask you how to do this too. And I thought about calling the conduit. I mean, not the conduit, but what is it called? G2.
Okay.
And having G2 pick me up at the ferry and bringing me over here. Okay. They got great rates in Kitsap County to get you around places. There's my little marketing drop. Yeah, I did think about that, but I don't want no bus pass. I need a driver. Is what I need.
We went to bus pass jokingly, but we were talking about mindfulness. You know,
Right.
everything starts from the mental.
Right.
It's going to start from the mind. That's where you're actually going to start. Whether it's something you're going to care about, you're going to have to send that message to the heart. If it's something that you don't, you get to expose of it. So mindfulness is knowing, you know, what's the battle? You know what I'm saying? Is the battle really worth it?
Is the battle really worth it? Self-regulation. To regulate one's emotions. To know what your triggers are, I suppose.
Absolutely. Self-control.
Self-control. To just be able to just let it go. I guess that's runs us right into our next one. Thanks.
Motivation.
What motivates you?
Be stronger than your excuses. Now that is a powerful statement right there. Because we can always give a reason for something.
Don't
but
we
be
always?
Stronger than that reason.
Don't we always?
It says set achievable goals that align with your values.
How do you do that?
Surround yourself with positive people and environments. Celebrate small wins along the way to your larger goals. Okay. We're winning every day. We're going to win every day. Win every day because they expect you to lose.
Someday we'll have.
Someday. I'm like,
someday
somebody.
We'll have free
Justin is somebody.
Hey, Justin. Well, someday. Hopefully, someday we'll be actually like bypassing all freeways and going in the sky.
So you're talking about my employment right now. I don't know if it can be free.
Over the water. Can you just fly me over the water? I bet you it'll take me 10 minutes to get here. That's what I'm looking forward to. Free public transportation would be a beautiful thing. I'm not sure why it's not already being implemented, but we'll talk about that some other time. What else? So set achievable goals. That means to set goals, again, that are small in increments. So in my case, because I know what the problem is, right? I know that, like you said, I can leave earlier, so I have all the time in the world.
Right.
And maybe I'll lollygag then, and it won't feel like I have to get somewhere.
And you won't be triggered until somebody pulls up and blows their horn behind you. That's when you're triggering.
Well, I know how to get over to my right. That's what it don't seem like y'all know how to do is get over to your right.
Yeah, they're going fast over there in the right too sometimes.
So
no,
I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me.
Everything different. The next time you find yourself being triggered, really pause and sit. Mindfulness, sit and process in your mind what is really triggering you right at that moment. So this is when you start adjusting or addressing your emotions. What is really making me this mad right now? Like, you didn't even use your turn signal so much that they didn't. You know what I'm saying? You didn't hit the car. They didn't hit you. So if they didn't, you have to decide, like, learn if it's something from throughout the day that has you in that place.
Right.
Because it might be, I got so much on my plate right now. Oh, and then you do this because that's an outlet.
Right.
It's an outlet. So at that moment, just determine what it is for you. What it is that's truly making you upset. It says, actually, I think your issue is self-regulation. Oh. Self-regulation.
Well, I knew that already. Thanks.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah. Why give people or the situation power over you?
Because they're not getting power over me, sir. The problem is,
ma'am, huh?
No, it's not sir, ma'am. That's our producer. I could tell.
I didn't know if you wanted to be.
No, we're gonna call him out. He always wants to call me out. We're gonna call him out. Dustin,
she be tripping.
Probably tripping. No, I know it's self-regulation, but there's things that I have to do in order to to mitigate that, to take it away, because snitches get stitches.
Okay, and they get found in ditches. Okay, that's what I heard from somewhere. I don't know. I heard it. Okay.
Have you noticed I ain't been smiling a lot on this podcast tonight?
Yeah, he be getting on her. She get on me. He get on her. Okay.
Facts. Facts.
I'm over here as safe as I want to be.
Counting
wins. Empathy. Okay.
Do you have empathy, Mr. Producer?
It says empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Active listening is a key component of empathy. Practicing empathy can improve relationships and create a more positive environment. Think about somebody else for a chance, okay?
Is that,
Hey,
was that a
think
violin?
about somebody else.
Was that a violin?
Think about
Was that
somebody
the
else for a
small violin?
chance. You know, sometimes you got to hear what somebody else is going through. You can't be screaming at the people across because their stuff is on the road. You know what I'm saying? Stuff is on
I
the-
wish we had.
so you
like,
can't scream and be
reader
like,
boards on
what's
our
wrong
car, like-
with you? You can't do that. But you know, think that somebody else may be dealing with something. You
I
don't know
get
where they're headed
that,
to.
But I'm like, where my problem, just to be honest, is like I don't understand why people have so much self-awareness, honestly, like, or not awareness, but self-servingness on the road. Like it really like, and again, I'm probably gonna have to go through therapy just to kind of get this or figure out another way. Find my
Might not
tools,
be a
right?
bad idea.
Find my tools like the fairy. Like riding with one of my sisters over here. Because you see when I'm riding, do I have that problem? I don't have the problem.
No, you don't. Nope, you don't.
I chill.
You don't.
I don't even care if we late.
Right.
I'm like, oh, it wasn't me. I was riding. I was in the passenger seat. Oh, we had to stop at the store and everything else. But empathy, I think we do need to just start, even for myself, looking outside of my own box. Just because I'm rushing and late doesn't mean that I have to spew my discontent all over the read the 4 agreements. Are you telling me to read the 4 agreements, the book, sir?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's talking about
no, he's saying the
EQ
book.
skills.
He just nodded his head. Yes.
Is that the
the
book?
4 agreements?
It's a book.
Yeah, you haven't read it.
No, I haven't read
I
it.
actually have it at my house.
Oh,
and I
okay.
have read it.
Yeah.
It just still doesn't, as long as you're not following
people home or shooting people.
Honey,
you're doing great.
I'm not gonna do that, but I'd be scared that it's gonna be me.
There's
though.
been some very close calls.
But I'd be
okay?
scared that it's gonna be like, because of my anxiousness and my anxiety about getting around somebody.
Empathy, I feel, is the most important emotion to understanding people.
I agree. But as a human, it's one of the most complex ones too. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. We've already read these. Active listening is a key component to empathy. Active listening.
Active listening.
How do we active listen? So it feels like we need to have like a whole, like,
you listen with the
symposium with
you listen to understand and not listen to respond.
Okay.
That's active.
Well,
yeah.
Complex and easy ignored. Exactly, Justin. Who's Justin?
Hi, Justin. We thank you for
Justin.
showing up today.
Thank you for being here.
Appreciate you.
Are you a part of the team?
Complex.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
and
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
easily
you. We
ignored.
appreciate you.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. So listen to practice empathy and can improve relationships and create a more positive environment.
Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Because
I
sometimes
understand.
people who are frustrated, people who are disoriented, people who are just going through whatever it is in life that they're going through, they just want to be heard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes these people are close to us, but they want to be heard. They want to know that their voice is out there, that somebody hears, sees, and receives them.
Right.
So it builds relationships because these people will gain a respect and give it in return if they're doing it the right way. I call it the exchange. Okay. Social skills.
Okay.
Social skills is up here.
Social skills.
Learn how to actively listen to others. Okay, hold on. We have Eric on here. I think if somebody irritates you on the road, it could be from fear because what they did
Could have startled you.
could have startled you, scared you, etc. And fear is a liar. It will give us into all kinds of trouble. Oh, it will get us. It will get us into all kinds of trouble.
Facts.
Yeah.
We've talked about that a few times on the podcast. Fear. Yeah, we've talked about that a few times on the podcast. Fear is not where we should be living. And I know that in our day, fear is common. Hello, I'm trying to become more involved locally. Thank you for putting on your podcast. It can sometimes be hard to tune in live. We're always here though.
We'll be
every
here
Friday,
7 p.m. on Fridays.
7
You're
p.m.
welcome to join. Welcome to join always.
What was that? Okay.
So fear is something real. Fear is definitely real, and a lot of people are guided by fear. But you cannot let it put you in a box. You cannot let it.
Why do we live in fear? And I mean,
I don't live in fear, but a lot of people do. It is. I won't say I don't, because it's different things.
Because there has to be something like we do, right? But why? Like, what is it?
It's doubt. It's doubt. It's doubt. The mindset has to be renewed.
I like that word.
It has to be renewed on a regular. You need to be speaking affirmations into your life, because the first thought is always most likely something negative versus something positive. And I know that from my experience. I don't know from everyone else, but I had to train my mind to think positive, but a negative would just show up.
Right.
Oh, I'm not going to be right for this. Oh, this isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, do I really want to wear this? Do I look all right in this? What people going to say about this? It's a natural thing.
Always come out
but then coming and telling yourself like, oh, I am killing the game right now. You know what I'm saying? You got to train yourself to do it. You got to jump out there like double dutch. You got to be like, jump on in there.
I totally agree with that. I totally agree that you do have to continuously rearrange your thoughts.
Absolutely.
Our friend, I won't mention his name again. Well, Russ. I'll mention his name because he's been on our podcast.
I love him. He will be back.
Such a powerful source, and we were talking about this this topic yesterday when he gives the best sports massages ever.
Okay.
I am no longer in.
He gets me right.
I'm balanced again, so I appreciate it.
Okay, so we're talking about Russ, but we have another comment coming up.
Some people are like that on the road. They think everybody should be watching out for them. It's like it's their world. What are we doing? I love the ones where they wait till they're
almost up to you. Almost up to them, and
then they speed up.
They want to pull out right in front of you. Oh, yeah.
Right. The craziness. Yeah. I sometimes don't understand, but I do see a lot of foreigners here. And we know that in a lot of these third world countries, they have really bad driving experiences. So sometimes I think that has a lot to do with it. But nonetheless, Russ was saying that, first and foremost, I was supposed to tell you guys something that he told me.
Right.
He said, how do you make, if you know the answer, don't say it. How do you make a stone light as a feather? Don't answer it. We'll make sure that we answer it at the end of the show. I was supposed to say that at the beginning.
Okay.
But he was just saying that, you have to retrain your thoughts. Like for every negative thing, say 10 positive things. So that when you have, like your neurons, when you say something, it immediately goes there. Like if you say that you're ugly, but you turn around and say, no, I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful. He also told me to write it down too, because writing down stuff is where the magic is.
Absolutely.
Where the accountability is. Appreciate that.
They want the answer. How do you want how do you make a stone light as a feather? Okay.
Shout outs, because I know you should be watching. Yeah, so just in writing down reaffirmations, making sure that you train your brain to go for not here, but here, right? I even have to probably start doing that on the road, and maybe even telling myself like, "You're okay, you're okay."
Absolutely,
like and you're okay. Maybe even writing it down on a sticky note. Chill out.
Absolutely.
I used to write these sticky notes and put them on my mirror. in my bathroom.
The affirmation bowl. Have you ever done the affirmation bowl?
I was supposed to start my reaffirmation bowl last week.
Oh, okay. I've
But
never done an affirmation bowl,
we
but
should
I
do one.
definitely get up and talk to myself and tell me how great, wonderful, and amazing I am.
We should do one.
Okay.
We should do
It says the pure entitlement, especially on the road, where people don't view others as people, but as things, as these huge killing machines.
Facts.
We don't view other people on the road as humans.
So we don't even see the individual in the car. We only see the vehicle. We only see the $100,000 vehicle that you're driving. We don't see the person. And social skills is just knowing how to.
It says to learn how to actively listen to others, practice empathy and understanding towards others, develop effective communication skills through practice and feedback. Practice and feedback. Yeah.
Feedback.
Yeah.
Feedback. That means I gotta listen.
Receive, yeah, being able to receive.
That means I gotta listen
to
the smarter people.
Back. You know, because sometimes, you know, we sit and think that we are being viewed as one way. And then if you start asking people, like, how do you view me? You may be shocked.
Really?
By some of the things that people say, like, I've done that before, and I think it was an exercise of some sort. And you know, people were like, "You're kind of like you're real guarded. You have a wall up." I said, "Oh, okay, that's probably because I don't know certain people. You know, if I don't know, I probably throw this wall up. But people who are around me, they're kind of like, she's crazy. Bottle her up, put her in the back room.
What do you
get her
mean?
around."
Like I've never experienced that.
I can put up a wall. I can put up a wall. It's my self-defense. Yes. Feedback, not just I heard you and then regurgitate what one said, but did not even hear the meaning of the words spoken. Absolutely.
Feedback, not just I heard you, then regurgitate what was said. But
yeah.
Then hear the words. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Justin. You're right. We agree. Like always, we like Royalty said, you have to actually be listening to receive and not
to respond. Absolutely.
How do you do that?
Hold on. Fear also keeps us from doing things that we want to do or could do because we're too scared to do them. I wish I would have known then what I know now. Oh, absolutely.
Facts. I know, Erica. But we're here to be better tomorrow because we know today. But even that's hard, you know, because just knowing brings so much weight and responsibility. That's why we're here doing the work tonight, because I really like when I think about my emotional intelligence and where I really want to strengthen it at is on the road. Feedback, not just heard.
That's the same.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, in every other part of my life that needs to be strengthened by emotional intelligence. However, when I think of one thing, I think of strengthening that. And that's because that's something that just happened on my way over here. And to be honest, girl, I'm rushing for a party that didn't even start on time.
You know, it happens.
I could have lollygag and save my transmission.
Yeah.
But even to my point though, did you see, like, I'm stressing out on the road for no reason?
Absolutely.
No reason at all.
But the thing is that you had processed in your mind that you needed to be there by a certain time. So
Facts.
You didn't want to fail at not being there to deliver on time.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though everyone else's world is going through whatever it's going through, you did all that rushing, probably blew the horn, hung, blood pressure could have went up, all kind of stuff
Facts.
On the road just for you to get there to wait.
Don't laugh at me.
Hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. Okay.
Why
Hurry
are you laughing at me, sister?
and
Why
wait.
you
That's what they used to say. That's what they used to say to us in driving. Hurry up and wait. Okay. It just doesn't make sense. Why aren't we doing it?
I love your patience because I know what you do for a living. And I know how much patience you have to have doing that job. So it's good to talk to you about this, especially this topic.
Oh, good
because
days and bad
I'm
days.
like this, like I mean, I know you have to, but you have a different perspective. You have a 120 degrees perspective,
right?
Where I'm only looking at it from a 60-degree perspective. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I knew, yeah, I knew you could help. It's crazy. I don't like it. Love to say that. Love saying that. LOL. I don't know what
is that? Hurry up and wait. Was that hurry up and wait, Justin? I'm talking about benefits of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence can improve personal and professional relationships, increase empathy and self-awareness, and reduce stress and anxiety.
Oh, that
nice.
anxiety word again.
I need some help because that the professional relationship sometimes. Hurry up and wait. I already knew that's what you was talking about, Justin. Hurry up.
Now that makes me want to get that on my license plate. Hurry up and wait.
I'm trying to tell you.
Maybe that'll slow me down a little bit. Lord knows. You know what? I think I'm gonna get one of those aroma diffusers. Just like maybe I'm gonna leave earlier.
Yes, leave earlier.
I'm gonna do what you said. I'm gonna have empathy for people because I'm gonna think maybe, sis, maybe they're thinking about how they're going to pay their $1 million debt.
Okay, they could be thinking about it.
Maybe their
locus of control. It's locus of control.
What's locus of control?
I'm confused.
Yeah. Can you give us oh, he's typing. I hear him typing. We'll get the definition in 2.2.
I'm a little bit
Here we go. Here goes it. Come on, push and enter. There it goes. Oh.
Do you sell the seeds or does the seeds sell you?
I swim in the seas. What you talking about, sir?
I ain't doing nothing. I'm over there watching all the people on sale. They selling off. Okay, y'all
trenches.
Sell on out, people.
But I get it. You sell the seeds. You're in control. Control your
strong
emotions.
Foundation.
That is controlling your emotions. You control the situation that you're in, your space. Is that what that means?
You don't let something have the power over you. You have to be the one who is orchestrating whatever the situation is, because nobody can make you angry.
Right.
It has to be in you.
You allow it to happen.
Right. Nobody. You have to allow it. No one can make you angry. No one can make you do any specific thing. You have to be willing to do it. And sometimes we be willing to give our power away. So said the blind man to his deaf wife who picked up a hammer and saw. Okay, now. All right. Okay, Justin, you got me.
I see, said the blind man to his deaf wife who picked up a hammer and a saw. What did you see? He's like, I seen you.
That just tickled my fancy. Okay.
That was a good one. Now I want to know what that riddle means.
Good joke. Good joke.
Thank
We
you,
appreciate
Thank
you,
Justin. Thank you, Justin.
You are people, Justin. Okay. I'm trying to be empathetic right now or something. Okay. And understand you're a little off, but you fit right in. Okay.
You're so silly. Yeah, I didn't know she was a comic too. Huh? Right.
We love and value.
I love it. Okay? Oh, I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Okay, so what was I saying? So
I just wonder if I'm gonna leave here with all of this information and go and cuss. Because I'm mad. I'm just saying. I just wonder. You know, when you take in all of this valuable information and then you go out, do you implement everything right away, or do it take some time?
It's a whole lot of time. You don't think
it does. That's why I'm just saying, what would be, the likelihood of me leaving here like you? I said
it's a smooth ride home. Trust me, it will be a smooth ride home.
Yes, because we're gonna speak the positive in, right?
It's a smooth ride home.
Over here. I was just cruising. It was nice. I didn't even think I wanted to drive. When you told me, I was like,
I was gonna tell you to catch the ferry if you want it.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I
but
did tell
drove.
you. I did.
Thank you. I appreciate you all. We appreciate you too. We're gonna be looking
appreciate
forward to
you
you
too. We
every
appreciate
Friday
you
now.
too.
As long as you can get that live in, come on in and join us.
And even if you
we need these jokes, okay?
You have to be intentional. I am intentional, sir. But yeah, I get it. We do have to I have to really want to change this behavior.
Absolutely.
Man.
You don't want to, do
No,
you?
no, I do. That's why I brought it to that's why I'm being transparent. Just in case anybody's seen me on the road acting up. I really am
Let us
trying
know on
to
the podcast if you see her out there cussing or
Don't
something.
tell
Take
my
a video
sisters.
and send it to me.
Please don't tell my sisters. You think I'm the bully. They
We're
bully
gonna
me
do
when I
some
do
clips
something
of
wrong.
her
Yeah,
so
I
we
don't
can
like
help
to do
her.
things wrong. I don't like to get told on. It's a bad thing. Accountability is hard over here. Consequences, not accountability. Consequences is hard over here. Chain gang type things. It's like I'm just joking. So but I do understand we have to actually want to do it. And I really, really do want to do it. I want to be better. Look at the sheet on the paper at your feet. You're working on your purpose and your goals. I remember that one.
Purpose. Are you working on your goals? Look down at the sheet of paper at your feet.
No one knows that unless it's being shown. You've enjoyed chatting. Well, I've enjoyed chatting with y'all.
Thank you.
Good
you
night,
rest
Erica.
easy, peacefully. Remember to speak life into yourself before going to sleep and wake up and speak life again.
Facts.
Get it done. I'm telling you.
So you have a great day tomorrow.
Absolutely.
I think there's a barbecue out here tomorrow.
Ooh.
Oh, good night, Erica. Justin says. Oh, you are the truth, Justin.
Yes,
thank you.
We appreciate you.
We appreciate you so much. Well, was this hard?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. And I didn't know which level of the emotional intelligence we were going to get into, because even though I can tend to give some good advice when it comes to emotional, I am like I am an emotional I don't know.
No, you are. That's why we started with your poem. You are
emotional. And
we are all are though.
Emotional damage.
Okay. Okay. Now listen. Okay. I haven't processed all this good information yet. Okay. We still working on it. Okay. Give me a.
You're liable.
No, but for real. So I didn't know which direction it was going to go in, but I am glad that we sat and we talked about it. I'm glad that we did. I'm glad that it moved forward. It's been amazing. I'm taking away some things, even having to discuss and give advice, because you're bringing up one of yours, but I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I know. Do you want to give us an example of where you've had to? That's where it came from, though. Also, because you said just this week you had to overcome some challenges, right? You had to show emotional intelligence this week.
Oh,
did you
absolutely.
not?
Well, actually, every day.
What I heard you say to somebody else was exactly what you just told me about what does your mad days look like. Maybe just today you're just mad. That's empathy.
Absolutely.
And
the thing is wanting to hear, but it's hard even demonstrating emotional intelligence when you have people who are bottled up, who don't want to release what the problem is.
How do you deal? Because you just
you have to be
patient. Change your phone number.
You have to be patient.
If they're worth it, be patient.
Absolutely.
How do you coach them? Do you show them a different way?
I let them know that I am here and available when they are ready to talk. And if they would consider speaking right now, I'm willing to listen.
Right.
And you kind of just got to give people their time, because if you're forcing them to come out of an emotion that has completely overtaken them, the problem gets worse.
Right.
So when you step away, sometimes you have to step away, and because you want to be safe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Make sure you're safe.
Right.
Because you don't know what type of level that person is on.
Oh,
yeah. We need that answer, right?
Oh. So before we clear this out, thank you for all the people that viewed in now and later.
Share, comment.
we appreciate you. We are just trying to bring the conversations that will spark interest, spark thought. Just maybe just changing one thing, like I spoke about my driving. Just one thing. Let's just start to try to be better. That's all we have to do is just start to be intentionally starting to be better, right?
Right.
I appreciate. Oh, this is Love Talk. This is our fourth,
We love you too,
our fourth
Michelle.
Friday.
We love you
Oh,
too,
can't
Michelle.
text and drive. Love y'all. It's okay. This information, like we have some dope women in our circle right now
Yes, we
that
do.
feed into us, that feed into me, including you.
Absolutely.
That we try to feed into each other. Hey Denitra, thank you. Great content, ladies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you. Appreciate you for tuning in. Just just wanting to be better and walking this existence just a little bit different, a little bit better for the betterment of our families, for the betterment of ourselves first and foremost, but our families, the people around us. Oh shit. Let me shoot. Of course, I can go on forever, but I just really like sitting here at my sister's, having these candid conversations that we have a lot. We always have candid conversations like this, and just trying to do the work. No, he can wait a minute. Is he pressuring us? It ain't even
want the answer.
yet.
He wants the answer.
Oh, you don't know the answer, Mr. Producer? You don't know the answer. How do you make a stone light as a feather? You let it go. Yeah.
Oh, alchemy.
No, not alchemy. You let the stone go. You drop it. It's light as a feather. It's gone. It's no longer.
No longer holding that way.
I'm gonna try to bring one of those of Russell's. Try to get one every week because he's full of knowledge. I just love it. Listen. I don't know the small violin. He is hilarious. What is wrong with you? We're trying to do the work, sir. We're doing the work. All right. Royalty Reigns, why don't you go ahead and take us out since I brought us in, sis?
Okay. Well, I want to thank everyone for coming out and being involved, listening. We want you to go ahead, like, share, subscribe. This is how you help us. Okay. As we help you, and we help each other. Okay. But anyway, we appreciate you. Every Friday night, 7 p.m. We're tuning in. There's going to be a subject, a topic. It will get handled. We welcome everyone.
Tell them about your show, who you got coming on.
Okay.
I don't think you put out the flyer yet.
So we're going to be doing the August 11th. Stay tuned for the Black Business Entertainment and Events segment. We have Dietrich Trinity. Yeah, that's my guy right there. We have him coming on. He is the host of Vibe Bingo. We also have my favorite bartender, Tipsy Celeste. Okay, that's gonna be my excited segment. Okay, she knows how to get me right. I love her. Okay, so make sure you guys tune in, see what's coming up. There is always going to be something you can get involved in. Look for us. We're coming.
Yep.
Okay.
But we will be back next week. I don't know what day that is. But next Friday at 7, as always.
Absolutely.
With more content, new stuff to talk about. We appreciate you guys. Okay, but goodbye. I was gonna let you take it out.
I thought I did that.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
My soul to stars. No matter how near or how far, you are invited to a platform where we uplift, encourage, and motivate you to be exactly who you are. Soul ties, soul tribes, solutions, and soul infusions. Come join us as we overstand and undo the divinities that have been placed amongst us on this very land. So what can you expect? Crown checks, temperature checks, microphone checks. Wait till you see what's next. Welcome. Soul checks. Wait.